Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today we're going to be talking about what energies and changes and blessings are going to be coming with this new moon that's arriving, and just your immediate future as well, because there's all kinds of beautiful, brisk, new, fresh energy that's going to revitalize you, refocus your energy where it belongs, how to, care for yourself. And once we understand more and more that like attracts like we are, if we're longing for more love, we need to be more loving, right? The law of attraction states that we need to be in the vibration of what we want to create right now, right? I remind myself of this daily. That's why I wake up and start my day with gratitude, and then I see more things to be grateful for and more things to love, because love definitely comes to us more readily if we surround ourselves with love, and we easily find things to love about our life, our family, our animals, our attitude, our sense of humor, our neighbors. Like, I have the sweetest neighbors in the world, and I love to always see them walking around with their new baby that they just had. And I'm surrounded by an arc of really cool people out in my neighborhood, and the chows that live next door we've known since we've moved here, and our children all grew up together. And I thought it was interesting that each one of us almost had the same age children growing up together, and now we have these new fresh babies that are coming in, and I love that. So we're right now, in using the law of attraction with us, we have to act as if what we yearn for is already here. Giving attention to or waiting for what we're longing for sends a message to the universe that we don't possess our desire, and we won't magnetize it, and we need to have it, and that lack and that sense of chasing time to get it. And when we act with gratitude and love, we're happy with what we already have, more comes. I'm telling you, especially for creative people that sometimes fear there's going to be a loss of that flow and stream of great ideas, people that write especially. But once you're like, wow, I have so much gratitude for the fact that I'm able to create these worlds and visions and ideas, more starts to come towards you as well. I'm like that with my jewelry sometimes. When all the crystal shops shut down, I had a concern, because sometimes I need to stand in front of just rows and rows of colors and beads, and my mind will all of a sudden formulate all this jewelry. So I thought, oh my gosh, without that, am I going to lack in creativity? And then I was like, hello, literally open all your containers of beads in front of you, and it'll formulate in the same way, right? We make new breakthroughs and get new ideas, and we're able to forge ahead with excitement, right? We're listening to and hearing ourselves with a loving heart. And right now, when we bring this loving perspective to any situation, it easily just solutions just come, because we're not forcing, we're not getting angry, and we're just allowing. If other people want to get head up or act however they want, it's their business. We don't have to engage right now, and I think that's really helpful. So we have 3 choices now, so I have 3 corresponding stones, and I'm delighted to say that I have more of the beautiful white fire topazes. Those usually just disappear as soon as I get them, and I have more, and I have like 3 in the shop, because I'm saving some for earrings for a client. But this beautiful pure stone is usually quite hard to get a hold of, and I just got some more, so I'm very excited. And I just made some new pieces too, so they'll go with your corresponding card. Number 1 is Distant Shores, and I have a beautiful purple agate, which I absolutely love, because purple agates speak to a beautiful, insightful, intuitive energy. It helps us have a more pure vision of self, of what we're doing, where we're going. It really taps into that beautiful third eye chakra and really clarifies spiritually what we're looking for and what has meaning in a really good way. It's such a calming stone. As soon as I put it on, I feel like I'm breathing deeper. It really gets you in tune with your spiritual self, and it helps also clarify what some of your gifts are. If you're questioning that, this really will bring it out. Number 2 is Spiritual Dance of the Goddess, and I have some more of these gorgeous, let me pull up one from over here, the beautiful emerald aura quartz, which I love. And these are massive, awesome, abundant stones, you guys. So if you're looking to bring in prosperity and wealth and money, I always have these close by, and they look remarkable in the sun. They capture the light and become they glow, and they literally look like emeralds. So a great abundant stone. And then last, we have Sweet soul rising. And because of that, and I thought these stones matched beautifully. I mean, these almost put diamonds to shame. When you wear them in the sun, they just shoot out prisms. They're so rich and powerful and strong. And white topaz, again, is a stone of purity and grace, purified thinking. It really is clarity of thought when you wear these. It just somehow you simplify things, you problem solve well. It's one of those things. It's like a purification stone. I absolutely adore it, and it looks remarkable. I mean, I love the facets, and it just gleams and beams and is so, oh my gosh, just so vibrant. I love it, love it, love it. So now we are going to start with number one. I'm going to have a quick sip of water while you guys make your choice. And again, all you beautiful earth angels, thank you so much for your love and support and entering my contest and winning your jewels over Instagram. You're so cute and you get so excited, and I do too. I love stones and crystals. That's why I have so many giveaways. So if you guys haven't, come see me over on my Instagram at Sparkrist11. I do daily posts and memes, and I do giveaways for free reads and jewels and all kinds of stuff. Any way that I can give back to you guys and show my appreciation, I'm going to do. And that's the simplest format to be able to do that in. And so come on over there, you guys, so you can win some stuff. Okay, so number one with Distant Shores. Let's see what's coming on right away with this. You have your eye on the prize, but I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling to some really cool destinations over the next coming year. You're going to be doing some of your bucket lists. You're going to be out there. You know, if you want to go to Egypt, you want to go to places, you're like, the time is now. Why are we putting off future gratification or what we think is going to be a good time in the future? You're realizing, seize the day. You're really listening to what you want to do, and you're choosing to travel and see places and see people and meet people and say yes. And a lot of you guys too are getting an itch to go see relatives that you haven't seen in a while. What with the world opening back up, you're realizing, you know what? There was a chance that I might not have been able to see these beautiful people with what was happening in the world. And now that I can, I want to go see them. And I'm having that feeling as well. I have some really wonderful uncles, my Uncle Wayne and Uncle Barry. And although my Uncle Wayne is in heaven, I still feel like he's here with my mother and my aunt as well. But my Uncle Barry and my Uncle Buddy are just phenomenal. They're so down to earth and they're so wonderful, and they have great wives, and I miss all of them, and my cousins. So I want to go see them as soon as I'm able to. And some of you are too. Now you have this heart of God, which means you are going to go through this purification that's like, you know what? I'm not angling for anything. I'm not coming from ego, you know, and also nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So I'm going to break through that and have this purified heart. You know, a love connection that defies explanation is going to be taking place for you. You know, there's such a special, unique love within you that it can't really be defined by words, and you're feeling the love of God, of the angels, of spirit, of divine others helping you, you know, and you're recognizing the significance of this, because it's kind of like this beautiful ascension and purification process where you're like, I'm tired of the heavy, I'm tired of thinking in the hive mentality of this matrix of all this garbage that takes place where people like wake up, go to work, consume things, overindulge in things, go to bed, get up, do it again, guilt, blah, 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 past trauma, shadow work, neglect, all of that, and just going in this and carrying the same things and just being habitually in pain or bored. You're not going to do it anymore. You're going to have this love that's present in you that's going to make you have all your potentials realized. You're just stepping into them. You're going to be stronger and more in the zone than ever. And a lot of you guys have some new lovers coming in. For a lot of you guys, it is your soulmate, but you are going to have these beautiful, rich love affairs because you're ready. You're ready to go out and meet, and it's a union of hearts. You know, it's like you're just embracing this process of life. Like, I'm ready to receive love. You know, I want to reflect on the role that love plays in my world. Let me see what I really want. So first you're going to identify, then you're going to move towards that. You're going to have focus on it. You're going to have a beautiful discerning eye, because you're not just going to give yourself your time, energy, and intimacy to anyone. And again, you're looking, what do I really want? And because you've made that choice and then you've set your path on that direction, it comes to you. It's as simple as that. And this beautiful union of hearts is going to take place. And, you know, you're going to bloom. You know, you're going to receive with love and appreciation all they have to offer to you, because you're in this gracious acceptance period. And all these acts of kindness and love and open gratitude is going to connect you to this giver who is your lover in a deeper way, in a more profound way, which is really beautiful. I'm excited. So you also have the bride offers herself. So quite a few of you guys are going to be getting love offers on a pretty epic scale coming down the road in due course. You know, there's going to be marriages taking place. A lot of you guys, again, you are going to show in a very kind of, you know, gracious, mellow, slowly played out manner that you would be accepting to that type of energy. So a lot of you guys will be receiving proposals, not necessarily on this new moon, but in due course, because you're speaking with love and truth, and love aims to do what's best for another person, right? It speaks honestly. It tells the truth about your emotions. There's going to be opportunities all the time to clear the air and create positive outcomes more and more, so you're going to have a really strong, steady relationship. So some of you guys in relationships too, get ready to receive some proposals for sure. You know, I feel like you're presenting yourself in a new way, and since love is enduring and it doesn't give up or lose faith, and it's hopeful and it's withstood so much within life in so many situations, that, you know, people are looking at you with these new love filters on and realizing, you know, this person lives in a state of harmony and beauty, and I love them and I want them with me. So you guys definitely get ready for some of that, which is really beautiful. You know, and have faith, trust and have faith in your situation. When we honestly believe things will work out, our faith will confidently see us through. It really will. The angels are there with you. Divine support is something you can have complete faith in. So simple truths are going to give you the answers you're looking for. And love is an act of faith, and you're believing in it. And that's why it's coming to you, Group 1. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. And the reason it's kind of funny, it's like I was always, you know, my numbers were always going up and away. And for some reason, it's like right now, I don't know if I wasn't mentioning or what's going on, but they were kind of at a standstill. And I see so many new viewers out there and people commenting. So just press that subscribe button. It really helps my channel. And what it does is it helps and prompt the algorithm to show more of our videos when we have subscribers. So it really helps out in a lot of ways. So I really appreciate that, you guys. So yeah, get ready. Beautiful season coming up for you. So now we're on to number 2, the spiral dance of the goddess and the beautiful emerald aura quartz. So you guys already, you're feeling lighter, brighter, and freer. And I also feel like you're going to feel new spiritual connections. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime, right? Everything happens for a reason. And some people come in your life to help you learn a lesson, and they'll make a real impact on your life, whether it be a lover, a primary partner, whatever it is bringing growth to you, and a spiritual connection is important to you right now. I definitely feel this. And this card reminds you to allow the universe to support you. You might be trying to control aspects of your life that's not within your power, but when a connection has a spiritual basis, nurture it with love and surrender, because that's what's happening. And you're going to have mega synchronicities. You're going to have lots of synergy, a lot of birds, a lot of 1111s, a lot of 55, 777 things to remind you they are here with you and they're helping you. And again, the light field, that's showing you about this spiritual intention that's heading your way and is trying to help you, and you receiving it with love and appreciation, and knowing that if you act as if what you already want is here, it'll appear. And this is also a reminder to be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel within this light field, right? We're trying to create a safe space for you to be exactly who you want. And it's important in every relationship. You know, sometimes it may seem easier to stifle your feelings, maybe do something you normally wouldn't. Be candid and be who you truly are. Accept others who they are as well. You know, don't feel the need to change yourself or anyone else. And sometimes, you know, we just go into old habitual patterns and we auto-correct our children, our relatives, our neighbors. Who are we to do that, right? That is their path that they're on. And nobody feels more defensive than someone who feels critical or feels like they're doing something wrong. And we don't need to be the people that are ascertaining that and constantly pointing that out, for sure. So your confidence may not be right where it needs to be right now, or you may have lost the ability to connect with yourself at times, but don't adapt yourself to fit into someone else's ideas or give up your choices to make somebody else happy. Stop hiding, honest to goodness. Be your true self and let it be seen. recognize your needs, your emotions, your joys, take care of yourself so you can present the real you in mind, body, and spirit. This includes taking care of your health, okay? Get plenty of sleep, rest, manage your stress, make sure you're eating well. Some of the kindest, most dear people forget about self-care because they're trying to help everybody else. But with this one, you're, in the light field, you're caring for yourself. Now, hidden beauty, this is going to emerge within you, and a lot of other people are going to see it and be like, wow, I didn't get how wonderful you are. I didn't get how, filled with vitality and good ideas and hidden talents you are. Like, people are going to start to recognize this, as are you. I feel like summer for a lot of you is your season of bloom. You love the sun. You feel more alive. You feel more vitality. And right now, you're going to be working more consistently towards your dreams, and you're going to make steady progress and achieve it much quicker, because all of this divine, beautiful energy is flowing through you. It's just like you're appearing ethereal and magical to people because you're just kind of like floating in this beautiful state where you're joyous, where you're free, where you're accepting, and it makes you glow. It really does, and people are going to pick up on that. And part of it is this beautiful soft energy. You don't need these hard edges. You don't need to push. Now is your time to allow and receive, because a lot of great ideas and things are coming to you in a really epic way. So definitely trust and have faith in all these situations, because it can be challenging to move forward for sure when we aren't sure what the outcome will be. But when we stay present of whatever is in front of us, our competence and ability provide the calm and confidence you need to keep going. It creates a softer existence. You're not pushing so hard. When people act scared, they're more aggressive. It's tougher. But when you're just in a fearless state of, I accept what's happening, yet I'm making discerning decisions towards this and making decisions, but faith will give you the courage to continue. Even setbacks are valuable for knowledge, experience, and positives as well, right? Many times throughout the day, I get jazzed out of my little old mind and go in my yard and do reads. The sun is perfect. The wind is breezy. It's awesome. I have everything all set up. The moment I get out there, no kidding, it's probably 7 out of 10 times, all the neighbors' dogs have to go mental at once. The sun will go behind a cloud. Someone will start a lawnmower, a chainsaw. Freddy Krueger probably going to show up. I don't know what's going on, but this happens all the time. And I'm prepared for it, but I don't let those setbacks. What I do is I leave everything there. I go inside. I wait for quiet. I go back outside and I try again. So you're going to have a more expansive landscape to operate in. And remember that all you need is a little faith. Soften your attitude. Don't get waylaid by, people with bad attitudes or bad energy or vibration. You're just going to be drifting right over that, because it's like, just picture yourself as a beautiful helium balloon. I'm floating above all the ruckus and fray and mediocrity and ridiculousness and people arguing and people being petty. No time for that. I want to be creative and soft and wonderful and healing, and that's what you're going to be doing. So beautiful energy, group 2. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in today. My name is Melanie, and I post a video or two a day, and I would love for you to subscribe. It really helps. The more subscribers and kind of activity on our channels, the more the algorithm kind of promotes our other videos, so you can see them as well. And it's just really helpful. And I want to thank all you guys, my patrons, and all you guys that show your love and support all the time through my Etsy store and my creations. You guys are wonderful. And thank you for your great feedback and your 5 stars and wearing the jewelry and showing me. It's so wonderful. I love that. So be soft, be gentle, be loving just like you are, group 2. I love that so much. Okay, so now we're on to number 3, Sweet Soul Rising, and you also have your beautiful Fire Topaz. I just love these. I'm obsessed with them. Now, right away, I'm hearing that this is also about forgiveness. You're just rising above everything. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments, because I feel like there might have been some conflagrations and arguments not necessary to hang on to. So be willing also to forgive yourself and others, and it'll open the door for future growth, because love can be restored, trust can be rebuilt. Move away from bitterness back to the joy you deserve in your life, okay? Sweet Soul Rising, you want to go up, not backwards. Grant forgiveness. It's a choice you can make, right? You may not feel like engaging with somebody, but you can forgive them without even talking to them. Just let it go. For instance, I mentioned in today's room this, and I right away it was like I was ready to classify and annihilate this woman because she pulled up in her little Mercedes convertible with her super bleached out hair and her glasses and 2 tons of makeup and was honking at me the second she got to the stop sign, which is a 4-way stop sign, and it wasn't my turn to go. And right away that would have been fine, and I can overlook that, but she started waving her hands like really frantically, like waving me to go forward. And I'm like, yes, ma'am, because you're doing that, that's really going to optimize the feeling that I should hit this truck whose turn it is head on for your convenience. Like, it was so ridiculous. But the great thing was, it was like right after the truck went, she realized where we were at, a 4-way thing, and she could not even make eye contact because we were at the next light side by side, and she was in a convertible, and she was like trying her utmost to like put her head in her handbag. And I was like, why are people so reactionary? It's like, rise above that. Don't hang on to that. Nobody benefits. And often if we have the willingness to change or move through a situation, we get over things really quickly. It's very healing. It's very helpful. And oftentimes it's a quirky, weird misunderstanding in the first place. It's not as hard as we think it is. And also this card also has to do with once in a lifetime love coming in too, and you're becoming your highest best self. I feel like this relationship that's coming in is part of your life's plan. Unconditional love is easier said than done, but the love aspect of your partnership, if it's a true relationship, is a connection that is never perfectly balanced. We love them regardless, right? And maintaining the love in a relationship takes more than good intentions. Positive intentions are a solid first step, but it's better to learn how to nurture your relationship each day. Never treat each other like part of the furniture. Say hello and how was your day when you come in, right? Become a warmer, more open person. Look for someone who meets your emotional, spiritual, and physical needs, right? That's going to happen. I feel like, you are becoming your best self. And the communal dance, I feel like you're starting to miss people. And like Jim Gaffigan was saying, it's not just people that you see every day and that you miss strangers. You miss people giving you the hairy eyeball, the side glance, being pushy, being weird. You just miss strangers. You miss the interaction of people in general at large. Like today I just observed people when I went out. I had to go to the post office and I was just looking in windows and just, I miss that. I miss people like waving to each other on the street and people stealing each other's parking spots and all the fun stuff that happens, right? And this also says, this helps us notice patterns, right? It takes strength to recognize a need for change, and a lot of people are right now. And as we re-enter this communal dance, how to be our best self, right? Consider the patterns that drive you to attract certain people into your life, right? You may find the next person you meet has similar qualities to your last partner. This is what you are energetically attracting. So once you learn the lesson, you'll be able to attract healthier outcomes, right? Impatience never helps in this regard, but observing does. Observing patterns for sure. Acknowledge that you can no longer stifle your feelings. Know your strength, know your triggers, see your past relationships as opportunities to grow and figure out what makes you happy, right? You have a better chance at a lasting relationship when you have this self-awareness, right? Avoid idealizing these past relationships because they can hold influence over our future outcomes. We usually do tend to idealize them and see them through rose-colored glasses, but look with a real eye at those, right? Because now it's time for a new intimacy that's coming in. And what do you want? Okay, so the first step is just saying, here's a decision. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. And appreciating each moment and also clarifying to the other person and setting boundaries. Matthew Boggs is always talking about this. Usually when we meet somebody that we're just so enamored of, that's the first thing we want to just chuck out the window is all our boundaries. We want to be like, yes, you can have all our time. Yes, you can have all our resources. Yes, you can have all these privileges. But what happens is you need to earn the trust of each other slowly, faithfully, and discerningly. You can't just say everything I have is yours, because then there's none of that trust and that bond. And what happens is commitment is outrunning getting to know one another. So and that scares people off too, because all of a sudden if you're in this committed relationship, when you don't know all of the challenges that can come in, all of the other things that are involved in that, it's like you definitely ordered the cart before the horse. So that's another thing with intimacy, that should be earned. That should be a thing where you have faith in one another, and it's at the right time. Again, boundaries, and I feel like they are gonna be speaking to you with this beautiful love language. You know, loving words have the power to change lives, including our own. You know, a positive attitude works wonders in creating more love around you when you allow yourself to really express yourself positively. And you use wholesome words when you're speaking to others, even about yourself. You're conscious of any language you're using, body language as well. So you're creating better habits. And then in this new role of intimacy that's coming in, you're able to express yourself. This is a deal breaker if you do this. I don't tolerate people that lie. I don't tolerate people that cheat. I don't tolerate, unfaithfulness, whatever it is. You're setting clear boundaries, and people respect that, and it actually makes you more of a catch than someone goes, oh, you can do whatever you want. That's one of the things I loved about Matthew's last video that I saw. He was talking about how people never accept crumbs because then you've relegated yourself to that position. You've said to the other person, I accept this second-class citizenship. I accept the fact that you didn't ask me out for a date at 6 or 7 at night on a Saturday. You waited till 11 after you went out with all your friends and relegated me as, a drive-by or whatever the hell that's called. It's like you're not going to operate like that. You're not accepting the second-class citizenship, these crumbs. And again, you're demanding respect. And if somebody wants to position you in this kind of weird periphery where they don't invite you to your friends, they just drive to your house for sex, or they just take you out late at night like you're an afterthought. If you've accepted that and you've done that several times, it's now they think it's okay. Now they think, okay, well, I don't have to try as hard. I don't have to be as respectful. I don't have to put in effort. So see where you've positioned yourself when it comes to intimacy. If you've allotted them these privileges, have they also allotted you the privileges of going out in their prime time? If not, this is really where you have to start setting boundaries, because we teach other people how to treat them. So if we say, oh, it's all right if you don't introduce me to your family and friends, and you just come over for me to cook for you late at night and to have intimacy with you, and then you leave and you allow that pattern, that's what'll take place. And a lot of you are saying, well, you know what? I didn't even realize I was doing that. So also you're stopping this. You're not accepting crumbs. You're putting yourself in a position of respect and equality right now, and make a genuine effort to continue to do so and show you care for yourself, group 3. So beautiful energy. If you're new, yeah, really, I feel a change coming on. You're like, some of you are like, I didn't even realize I was doing that. Maybe with family members too, you just go on autopilot. You start cleaning, you start relegating yourself in the position of maid or whatever it is. It's like, really start to look with a discerning eye. Where am I? What categories am I falling into here? And do I deserve to be there, right? Because you deserve the best. For sure, you're a worthy and valuable human being. So drop dead gorgeous energy, group 3. I'm very excited for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my linkazoids are down below. Please come see me on Instagram and get your free jewels and reads and stuff. I'm sure I'll be running some more stuff this weekend as well. And my Etsy store links are down below. Everything is down there if you want a private read. Thank you guys for ordering all your reads and your great feedback and recommending me to your friends. I love it. It's so, it's one of my favorite things to do. I really love doing private reads and connecting. And, it's a lot of us has so much on top potential. We don't even realize it till somebody kind of like recommends it back to us. Sometimes we need to hear it. So love and light to you guys. I'm going to go upload